Marco. Hey, Rick.
How you been?
Long time no see.
Long time, indeed.
How's it going?
Good, good. And you?
Good, thanks.
Let's get to it.
Alright. Hey, Rick. Ever since my mom's car accident, I don't trust anyone driving the car. Can I drive the car?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new episode of the car/talk show IMG.
Today we are pleased to announce our special guest Peter Foster from the Telegraph.
Thank you. I am flattered.
Welcome to the car/talk show IMG, Peter. We are delighted to have you here with us today.
So tell us, Peter, what do you do?
Thank you again. I am very honored to be here today. Well, as you know, I'm a European newspaper editor from the Telegraph. I have had a lot of experience with different newspapers, but the Telegraph definitely left me in awe.
Wow, that was quite impressive, Peter, but could you elaborate a bit more on why your experience with the Telegraph was so shocking?
Yeah, so the day was on September 11th. It was a normal Tuesday for me, but the foreign desk had to go to a lunch with a colleague because he was leaving for an overseas posting. He asked me to take care of the shop, and as I glanced over the CNN building, I saw fire erupting from the Twin Towers.
What was your initial instinct?
Yeah, Peter, what do you think it was?
Well, you know, I first thought it was a traffic spotter plane or just a police chopper, but that wasn't the case. So I anxiously called my boss, but it went directly to voicemail.
Oh. So what went through your mind when your boss wasn't picking up the phone? What did you do about this?
Well, I left a message telling him, no need to interrupt your lunch, but a plane just crashed into New York and I wanted to warn you. I was just watching out for the news, but it should be all fine till we get back.
Oh, it seems like we've arrived at our location.
Oh, where? There?
Yeah, right there.
Alright.
Let's get out.
So Peter, your boss was about to miss the story of the century just because he was at lunch?
Well, yes. Basically, I imagined him having a good time at lunch, ordering another bottle of Burgundy, and being completely oblivious to the situation.
Wow, what a shame. Did you take matters into your own hands at this point, or did you continue trying to contact your boss?
Well, before continuing trying to contact my boss, the newsroom received news that the Twin Towers was yet again hit with 2 airplanes, and they were airlines. So the newsroom got excited again, and suddenly it was a shocking moment.
So Peter, I'm assuming at this point you tried contacting him by other means or contacting other workers, right?
Well, yes, definitely. I called him again, it went direct to voicemail. I called the foreign editor again, it went to voicemail. I called the assistant foreign editor, it went to voicemail. The deputy assistant foreign editor, it went to voicemail. It kept going to voicemail. I got anxious, and so I called the restaurant directly, and they agreed to hand the phone to my boss.
Alright. That must be stressful. So now that you got a hold of your boss, what happened after this?
Well, everyone in the room was scared by the images shown on the telescreen, right? And so I saw the foreign editor. I waved my passport as an invitation for me to join the next flight to New York.
Weren't you guys worried that there would be more planes with a similar mindset of attacking a building?
Well, we were definitely very worried. But me and the foreign editor were very excited to get more information on the attack.
Well, that's understandable, but don't you believe that you're still putting your life at risk?
Well, definitely. But I love what I do and I believe in what I do, so I don't mind dying doing what I love.
Peter, that's a very interesting statement. But I have a question. What happened when you got to the airport?
Well, when we got to the airport, there were a bunch of news reporters heading to the location of the attack, and someone cracked a cynical joke saying that was the start of World War III.
No one was laughing, right?
Well, what do you think? Obviously not. Everyone was very angry. I was very angry, but I had to focus on the task at hand, which was getting to the location.
Peter, tell us about your journey into the US. I heard it was very tricky as there were no flights leaving to the US.
Well, yes, it was very tricky. I booked several flights ahead to go to New York, anywhere in the US actually, but they all got canceled one after another. And so it took me several days to actually get a flight to the US, but we had to go through Canada.
So when you got to Canada, which plane did you take?
Well, I hitched a ride on a private plane that was chartered by the BBC News. It was actually a very cool experience because everybody wanted to get on this plane because no one wanted to miss the biggest story out there. And this plane was one of the first planes to be allowed into the US, and luckily I was allowed to get on this plane.
Peter, what was it like when you reached the Twin Towers? What was the mood like, or like what did you feel?
Well, the mood was very quiet and depressing. I was very, very sad. I hope something like this never ever happens again.
Well, we've arrived at our destination. That was a very interesting point of view from a news reporter.
Well, Peter, thank you for being on our show, and we wish you the best in the future with editing.
We appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Pleasure, it was a pleasure.
Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you. Hey, Rick. Every single month. I am very honored to be here. Well, as you know, I'm a European. Well, Rick. Well, Rick, it was a normal Tuesday. You know.
No one was laughing, right?
Well, no, not at all.
Except you.
Sino mo ba ito ba yun?
Kasi nasiyo.
Tengo que.
Orange. Oh, sigo.